This is T with the Ordinary Sports Show with our special guest, Rio.
What's going on, man?
Back
Thanks for having
again.
me, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Thanks
you,
for
brother.
being here, bro. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Just wanted to come through with a rundown of some of the hot topics in the world of sports today. One of the big things is what we seen. Joy Taylor.
Yeah, man, that FSC news is going, man. It's hitting people, taking the world by storm, man.
The thing about it is, honestly, we've seen people do this. The story is not unheard of. And just for the record, we Team Joy.
We Team Joy.
We support Joy Taylor. Her brother's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania originally. Her family, I think, is originally from Pittsburgh, PA. I think she made her way in Miami because obviously Jason was a Hall of Fame defensive end for the Miami Dolphins.
Right.
Hey, make advantages when you can, and anything she do with her body is her business.
Hey, man, that's just some realness. Like, so just in case, like, you know, a few people may have had their head in the sand and don't know what we're talking about, man. Just ultimately, you know, a hairstylist was a friend of Joy Taylor's.
Yeah.
She actually is filing a suit against the network and Skip Bayless for sexual harassment, sexual assault, misconduct, and him trying to have her solicit herself, you know, by offering her $1 million to have sex with him. Like, I don't know. Skip don't seem like somebody, I don't put it past nobody.
Exactly.
But like Stephen A said, he don't seem like somebody that just offer people money.
Exactly.
Now, he might have did some dirt, you know, but the money
the
part
money
just sounds
part,
crazy. It just sounds crazy, right?
Fishy.
But I don't put it past nobody. So, but I also feel with the situation, back to the Joy thing, she kind of throwing Joy under the bus to add validity to the whole story.
Yeah.
I guess a scandal with the
see
network
that. Yeah.
to try to get more money out of the
She's
situation.
capitalizing.
So whether it's true or false about
Yeah.
Joy, her trying to do that and they supposed to be friends, that's just shady.
That's shady, yeah.
That's
She ain't
shady.
your homie. That's it. She ain't your homie.
People who have done this throughout time, as far as we don't know that Joy used that to climb up the ranks. We don't know if Joy didn't have casual relationships with people that she worked around, and that as a byproduct, as her career was
Of her
going up.
success.
Two
Yeah.
things can be true.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just
Exactly.
I just wanted to double down on what you were saying, man,
Yeah.
and that hey, I'm not here to judge. I think that was foul, you know, of her to throw Joy's situation into her lawsuit because the two don't have anything to do with each other. If the thing is true about Skip, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Throw him under the jail.
Yeah.
But the part about Joy, we could have dealt without.
Yeah, that's her
she
business.
She could have wrote her own tell-all book.
Yeah.
And it seemed like Joy is moving unbothered.
Exactly.
By the
Which
situation.
she should.
For sure.
Yep. So we gonna leave that right there.
For sure.
But what's the big thing going on? We know it's the Super Bowl.
Man, we've been waiting. We've been waiting all this time.
So this is, and by the way, we really want to shout out Pat Riley, of course, Coach Pat with the. If we don't know, Pat Riley copywritten the phrase 3P.
The 3P. Yes, he
Yeah.
did. Yes, he did.
So honestly, if I'm a player, I'm not saying 3P.
No,
I'm
we're
not,
about
dog.
to make him rich.
I'm-
You gonna make him rich.
I'm saying 3 in a row. From
See?
here on out,
Mhm.
we trying to get 3 in a row if we on the Chiefs side.
Nah.
And then of course we got Saquon. Slay actually said they call him Black Jesus for what he doing. But we got Saquon, the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, Slay, AJ Brown. We got the host of players on that side.
Yeah.
Yo, who's winning that game, Rio?
Okay. Before we get there,
Yeah.
are we surprised the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl?
Nah, we ain't.
I mean,
We ain't.
if back to what you were saying, if I was them, I would call it Chief Pete. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's not-
You know
I
what
heard
I'm
that too.
saying?
I heard
You know what
that.
I'm saying? So
Chief
somebody
Pete.
got
I got
a
it.
name trademark it already. I would say, look, man, my heart
Okay.
says Philadelphia.
Okay. I feel that.
You know what? Let me flip it. Actually, my heart says the Chiefs.
Your heart says the Chiefs. Okay.
Even though I feel for Philly and I feel like that emotionally we want them to win.
Yeah.
But I think my brain tells me like, yo, there's no reason the Eagles should lose. They have a top 7 quarterback, if not top 5
on
right
paper.
now. On paper.
You're right.
They got
You're
the
right.
best
Yeah.
offensive line in the game
You're
right
right.
now.
You're right.
Copied with the best running back
Yeah.
in the game, other than, Derrick Henry, of course.
Of
But
course.
Saquon
Yeah.
is on a tear right now.
Yeah.
He's definitely a solid MVP candidate.
9th 2,000-yard season in NFL history.
Come on. And then you have the tush push, which is unstoppable.
Yeah.
Then you have a crazy wide receiver court, and their defense is crazy.
Yeah.
But my heart is just like, bruh, how many times, other than that Tom Brady situation, which the league wanted that to happen too, can you bet against Kansas City? Like, how can you bet against them? He's 7 for 7 on game-winning drives in the postseason.
I think he might be 8 for 8.
Man, he's 100%.
Yeah, he is.
He's 100%.
Yeah.
He's the only quarterback that's 100%
in NFL history.
In NFL history.
I mean, the thing about it is, honestly, we looking at a dynamic duo with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
Man.
These two,
The second coming of Brady.
the mind and the body.
Belichick.
Yep. Phil and Mike.
And Mike.
Yo.
Phil and Kobe.
Phil and Kobe.
Yeah.
Phil and Shaq.
Phil and Shaq. I mean, it's these two.
Yeah, it's the mind and the body.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
coach is the mind, the player is the body.
I agree.
This is a perfect match, and I'm glad Andy caught his stride. And because before his 2 Super Bowl wins, he was the winningest coach in NFL history without a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So he got his 2 rings.
Yeah, he got his 2 rings.
He might get 3 in a row. We'll see.
The first coach, the first team to ever do so. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
And
Why
I want to
not?
say something real
Yeah.
quick. Because I heard Mad Dog on First Take saying, no, it's been done before. It was done during the championship era. Well, if we going to say it was done before, the Browns championships count too then.
Because that's like 8 or 9.
Yeah, come on,
So
man.
then
So we not going
We can't
pick and choose when we say the Browns championships is not in the
Yeah.
Super Bowl era. But when you talking about three-peating,
now you put
now
that
you
in.
want to put
Now
that.
we omit
nah,
that. Now
it ain't never been done
include
before.
that.
We're not gonna do that because I got
Yeah.
some championships I want to bring up for my
Yeah.
city of Cleveland. If we gonna do that.
if we gonna do, hey, Jim Brown is who he is.
He is who he is.
So
man.
he
Come
could
on.
be the greatest football player of all time.
Just the stature. And
Yeah,
the allure
just
alone.
period. So
wait, who are you picking though? Because you never
yeah,
said.
nah,
who you
I ain't
picking?
saying, man. Like, honestly,
I'm gonna enjoy the game, man.
Because, all right, look, of course, if Pennsylvania's in it, I'm rocking with the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
But I love what Pat and Andy has done. I really do. I really would love to see them win 3 championships.
I would too, man. I know a lot of people. I know that's not the common.
That's not the popular
That's
opinion.
not the popular opinion, especially by me and you not even being Chiefs fans.
Yeah,
because we're not.
because it's easy to hate the winners.
It is.
If someone starts winning, now we hate them. Now we want to see them lose.
I think Patrick Mahomes can go down as being the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
And I think that with this championship, 3 in a row,
He's starting to put himself in that
you
room.
already in that
He's starting to put
conversation.
him in
Yes,
that
Tom
room.
Brady have more.
Yeah,
but look,
but no
he
one
doesn't
did
know
3 in a
anything
row.
but national titles, NFC titleship games,
Yeah.
and championship and Super Bowls. He don't know anything other than that. He's either going to make it to a championship game or he's going to make it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, AFC champion.
AFC championship. Excuse me.
And that's the crazy part. And really, to put it all out there, we got a black quarterback doing this.
That's the part.
And
he got a black daddy.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
what
I
you
don't
say?
care. And of course, we recognize and respect the biracial.
Well,
And
of
race
course.
ain't even really we ain't even gonna get into that. But his mom is white. That's great. That's cool.
But let's be
he's-
clear.
Yeah.
He listen. It's the second time
Yeah.
2 black quarterbacks.
Yeah.
have
He's
faced each other in
still
the Super
he's
Bowl.
still one of us. So it would be great to see not only him do what he's doing, and it has been great to see it, but see a black quarterback win the history of the game says a black quarterback's not smart enough to even be in this position.
They
Not
changed the
smart
way,
enough
man.
to be a quarterback.
Yeah.
But now we're seeing one of those same people, one of those same human beings, because really that's what we are. We human beings.
Yeah.
Change the game.
Change the game.
Change the game.
You
So,
Randall
hats off.
Cunningham had
Yeah.
to, and Warren Moon.
They all had to
and
walk
Doug
so
Williams,
these dudes could run.
So they could run.
Yeah.
But by you seeing a perennial champion
Yeah.
out of Patrick Mahomes, a perennial MVP
He
out of Lamar
rewrote the
Jackson,
record books.
you starting to
They
see
rewrote the
that
record books.
It's not that stigma.
Yeah.
It's no more.
They rewrote the narrative.
The whole
Like,
game has changed.
Yep.
Everybody wants a mobile quarterback.
Yep. It's really just talent and effort.
For sure.
It don't matter your color. And
So you
let's
said
get
Kansas
to that.
City, right?
So I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs.
We both going with the Chiefs, man.
There we go. Smart man.
It is.
Smart
It is what
man.
it is.
Smart
It is
man.
what it is.
Yes. Yo. But like I said, mad love to Philly.
If they win, I'm definitely
Yeah.
not mad, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
not
happy for the
mad.
city and
Yeah,
everything that's going
absolutely.
on there. Gilly the kid been turning it up,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, they've
Everything,
been going
man.
wild. So
It
we'll
goes
see.
on and on.
And
Hey,
we love
hey.
Gilly.
Wow.
Shout out to Gilly, Wallow, y'all
Everybody.
trailblazers in this space.
Yeah, for sure.
And we trying to catch up. So
Let's go.
inspiration, hats off, salute
Yep.
to Philly, salute to y'all, and we'll see what happens, yo. Then another thing is, here's a big thing though, and I see it all the time, and we love the sport. Everybody, you play it in the summer. We grew up playing it in the gyms.
Yeah.
Basketball. But not only basketball, this
Okay.
is the NBA.
My favorite, man.
And how watered down it has gotten. And what I mean by that is when we grew up, and even basketball before us, offense happened in the paint.
Yeah.
You seen Dr. J, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, then Michael Jordan, and you can move on from Kobe Bryant and Allen Iverson to this street, LeBron James,
Yeah.
Charles Barkley. Let's jump back with Jordan. But they created the offense inside the paint.
Period.
And that's where you see the beauty of the game, honestly, I think.
Yeah.
I think you see the strategic idea of the game with your offense inside the paint. Of course, you're going to work it out because you need 3-pointers. That's why the 3-point line is created. It adds 3 points to the scoreboard.
Yeah, man.
But to see the game just be 3-point line to 3-point line, we got to do better.
Man, so great point. This is a multi-layered situation about what's going on with the NBA right now. And you're right. When I was young, we always wanted to drive to the hole. You know what I'm saying? Drive to the basket. You know, be physical. Pull-up jumper. A lot of that still was in. And the thing about it, the 3-point shooter was like a niche skill set. It was a Steve Kerr.
It's a specialty.
Paxson.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
You know, these guys who, you know, Larry Bird could do it as well. But
Yeah.
Larry Bird didn't make that his claim to fame.
Nah.
You had people who literally just were like Steph Curry's father. Like
Yeah.
people who were just Rex Chapman. It was a couple of guys who literally, Mark Price, who literally were just known. They could do everything, but they had a specific. They had a specific skill set, right?
Yeah.
For the 3-point shot. As Ray Allen evolved,
Yeah.
he lost weight, trimmed down to more like a Reggie Miller stature,
Yeah.
and started to run more and shoot threes as he
Yeah.
got older.
Yeah.
But Ray Allen, Jesus, Shuttlesworth Ray Allen was dunking
in
on
and
people.
out.
He was going back
Yeah,
and forth.
y'all
with-
don't even know who that
he was
man
going back and
is.
forth with the T-Max. He
Yeah.
was leading the Bucks.
He was
as
a
the main
special
player.
player.
He was an athlete. So, but this is the thing. So I'm not blaming. So I would hate to say this. I'm not blaming Steph Curry. We're not gonna do that
Okay.
because
Okay.
he didn't tell everybody to wake up one day and
Just start shooting threes.
and just start shooting threes,
Yeah.
man. Like you don't wake
Yeah.
up one day and just become a sniper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because you in the military,
Yeah.
just because you in the armed forces, shout out to y'all. Everybody don't wake up and just become a skilled sniper. That's what this man specializes in.
Yeah.
That's what he do. That's why he's a one-of-one. And there's people who can start to grow and build that skill set. But what happens is that you have these guys coming in with the analytics saying, hey, 3 is better than 2.
It's an
and
information
if you shoot more
that's
threes,
push that.
yeah. So you got the analytics.
Yeah.
You have the Steph phenom.
Yeah.
You have
His popularity.